Hey y'all, what's up? Eric Johnson reporting late night. It is 4:52 a.m. in the morning. Usually I'll be asleep, but I woke up out of my hibernation to hear some sad, tragic news in the hip hop game for all true hip hop heads out there. The rapper known as Coolio has died at the age of 59 in his Los Angeles home. Coolio, known for songs as Gangsters Paradise and Fantastic Voyage, died in Los Angeles at the age of 59. So this is another sad situation in the hip hop community. And this is why we need to give our flowers to our hip hop legends, underrated or legendary, at the same time, because it's a lot of bullshit being out here in this hip hop game. Dudes dying over necklaces while they're in restaurants. Girls talking about they want to abort their babies, their baby mama killers and shit. And just, it's a lot of bullshit out here, man, with this lamestream hip hop shit. And dudes like Coolio definitely deserved more while he was on this earth, man, because this dude didn't get his props, man. I'm going to just say that. They just thought of this dude as a one-hit wonder, so a lot of these dudes just thought of him of just making the song Gangsters Paradise. And I'm going to tell you the truth, I didn't listen to the brother Coolio like that. I knew a couple of his songs, but most likely I knew the parody from Will Al Yankovic that he did over Gangsters Paradise. And I probably heard some songs here and there and stuff, but I just didn't really pay attention to the brother like that. So I'm not finna come on here and try to get clout off this brother's name. I'm going to give my flowers to this brother and put the information out there for the masses can see and stuff, because a lot of these people ain't gonna try to give this brother his flowers and stuff. They just gonna try to do it for like clicks and views and shit. So I ain't the type of brother to come on here and do stuff like that. If people gonna look at the video, look at it, because I don't get a lot of views on my channel anyway, so I really don't care. So I'm just gonna give this brother his flowers and give him his accolades, because a lot of people be out here be like, oh, Coolio didn't do this, Coolio didn't do that, man. The brother did enough, man. He had his own style. He had his own history within music. And if you go on his Wikipedia and actually look up the history and like the groups he was in and like go in his background and see where he started from, you'll find out more information. See, a lot of these motherfuckers out there ain't gonna do that. Yeah, you gonna get coverage from the mainstream media, but they always do that when certain rappers die and shit. Especially nowadays with rappers dying constantly. It's like being in a electric chair out here in the rap game now. Everybody want to be on top. Everybody want to be that nigga. Everybody want to be that bitch. But when it comes to like actually leaving a legacy for your loved ones, especially your friends or family, a lot of these dudes can't do that. They be hot for a minute, get some money, then next thing you know, they dying for some certain reason. But I'm gonna get to the story coming from ABC Channel 7 News. Coming out of Los Angeles, California, Coolio the rapper, who was among hip hop's biggest names in the 1990s with hit songs such as Gangsters Paradise and Fantastic Voyage, died in Los Angeles Wednesday at the age of 59. Like, my condolences to his friends and families and loved ones and his true brothers and sisters that loved him in the hip hop game. Coolio agent Sheila Finegan confirmed the rapper's death to Eyewitness News. Manager Jarez Posey said he died at a friend's home in Los Angeles. So he didn't die at home. He died at a friend's house in Los Angeles. Paramedics responded to the home in Jefferson Park after a report of a medical emergency at around 4 p.m. The rapper was found unconscious. So he said it was a medical emergency. I don't know if he had any health conditions. I don't know if he was taking any medication to help him with his health. I don't know if he had any health problems or not. So I ain't gonna get on here and just be putting out false claims on the brother. The cause of death was not immediately clear, but police said there are no apparent signs of foul play. He touched the world with the gift of his talent and will be missed profoundly. His manager said in a statement, "Thank you to everyone worldwide who has listened to his music and to everyone who has been reaching out regarding his past." Just like I was saying earlier, I didn't listen to the brother like that. I listened to a couple songs from here and there, but I'm going to give this brother his respect. This dude definitely deserves his respect. Very underrated and very misunderstood. See, I ain't gonna come on here and just be like DJ Academics talking shit about our hip hop legends and definitely the underrated ones. Just because you wasn't the biggest artist in the world, everybody had a position to play in hip hop, which was on the underground scale, the mid level scale, or on the biggest stage of them all. Everybody had something to bring to hip hop, and this brother Coolio definitely brought his A game when it came to hip hop. Just to show my support for the brother, I just ordered his CD, his first album, It Takes a Thief, which came out on Tommy Boy Records, and I think this came out in 94. Okay, it came out July 19th, 1994, the same year I was born. I was born April 18th, 1994. So I just ordered this brother's album, and just to be sure, I'm gonna order his other two albums after this, because you know how they do when dead artists die. We seen this with DMX and all the other dead rappers. I went on eBay to see if they was gonna price gouge on, these brothers' albums just to try to make a quick buck off of it. Cause you already know when our hip hop legends die or one of these, new mainstream rappers die, they try to get some cash off of it by, going up in the prices of their physical copies or just trying to do numerous videos about it. So I'm gonna have to talk to Reg and see if he's gonna do a video about the death of the brother Coolio and see if him and Try are gonna do like a tribute to the brother Coolio. So I'm gonna have to get with him. I don't know if he know the news yet though. So we're going through this whole Hurricane Ian situation down there in the Florida area, and people are bracing for impact on that. So my condolences to the brothers and sisters, and my fans and my supporters for my channel and all other channels on all major platforms that's going through the hurricane situation down there in Florida. I hope everybody stays safe down there. And I wasn't expecting this when I woke up this morning, because man, it's too many of these legends dying without getting their props. People on YouTube are gonna give them their props. Certain channels are gonna do that, but a lot of these other dudes ain't gonna do shit like that. So I'm gonna come on here and give this brother his props. And I think I do got the Gangsters Paradise album. I'm gonna have to pull it out of my collection. And he had 3 albums on Tommy Boy: It Takes a Thief, Gangsters Paradise, and My Soul, which came out 1997 off Tommy Boy Records. And he had other albums after that. And he worked with a lot of people in the hip hop game. I have to go on his Wikipedia and see, his information on like the collaborations he worked with numerous other artists after this. Okay, I'm on his Wikipedia now. Let me just go back to this other page. Yep, he achieved mainstream success in the mid to late 90s with albums like It Takes a Thief, 1994, Gangsters Paradise, 1995, and My Soul, which came out in 1997. He was best known for his 1995 Grammy Award-winning hit single, Gangsters Paradise. Now, that was back when Grammys actually meant something for the hip-hop category. Nowadays, they just give Grammys to anybody. Shit, you put out a mumble rap song and it hit mainstream success, they'll just give you a Grammy. The Grammys are like the equivalent to a Kids' Choice Awards or a Nickelodeon Orange Blimp Award right about now. But this dude definitely, paved the way for a lot of dudes to come with their own style and their own personality. Whether it has to do with his hair, by the way he dressed, or by the way he rap, man. You don't really get dudes like that that's all out here coming differently without, them dressing up like bitches or, girls just being over sexually, out there with their music most of the time. His hit single Gangsters Paradise, as well as other singles, Fantastic Voyage, 1994, 1, 2, 3, 4, Something New, 1996, and See You When You Get There, 1997. I see we got 2 people in the building. Y'all gonna put some comments out if y'all in here, unless y'all some robots and shit, cause we don't got time for that bullshit. So, if y'all want to go give y'all condolences to the brother Coolio, just put it in the comment section. And they got a picture on his Wikipedia page in 2002 of him performing for U.S. Army soldiers in Barcelona. He is known for having provided the opening track to All Head Goes for the 1996 television series Kenan and Kel. From 1996 on, Coolio released albums independently and also became a chef in theory created a web series titled Cooking with Coolio and released a cookbook. Ivory originally rose to fame as a member of the gangster rap group Dub C in the Mad Circle, along with Westside Connection member and West Coast rap legend Dub C and his brother Crazy Tunes. So I'm gonna definitely have to get in tune with Dub C and the Mad Circle, because I heard it and I just ain't never listened to their albums. I'm so used to Dub C as a solo artist and him being with Westside Connection with Mac 10 and the brother Ice Cube. So this is really hip hop history right here that I'm hearing right now. Artist Leon Ivory Jr. was born August 1st, 1963 in Moline, Pennsylvania, and later moved to Compton, California after attending Compton Community College CCC. He worked in jobs such as volunteer firefighting and security at Los Angeles International Airport before becoming a rapper. So, before the rap game, he was out here just like a regular 9-to-5 Joe, working a job in the Los Angeles area, being a volunteer firefighter and a security guard at the Los Angeles International Airport before becoming a rapper. Before pursuing his rap career, he was out here working a 9-to-5, but, he made it, man. Coolio released his first single in 1987 titled What You Gonna Do. He also recorded What Makes You Dance, Force Groove with New School in 1988. Coolio made connections in the LA rap scene and in 1991 ended up joining the group Dub C in the Mad Circle, led by rapper Dub C. He also is credited co-contributor on the group's debut album, Ain't a Damn Thing Changed, including on the single Dress Code. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to get that Dub C and the Mad Circle CD and see what they was working with, because most of the time when you messing with Dub C and you got Coolio and you got a dude like Crazy Tunes, when you got dudes like that that's spitting that real West Coast hip hop shit, it can't go wrong. And I'm going to the article from his Wikipedia right now, Tommy Boy Records, and it's Takes the Thief. In 1994, Coolio signed to Tommy Boy Records and released his debut solo album, It Takes a Thief. The lead single, Fantastic Voyage, received heavy rotation on MTV and peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. Fantastic Voyage would become one of the biggest rap singles of the year. So this dude was definitely hot around the 1994 area. So he had 2 hit singles. Fantastic Voyage was a hit single. It was number 3 on the Hot 100 Billboard's charts, and it became one of the biggest rap singles of the year. Other minor hits from the album includes County Line and I Remember. It Takes a Thief reached number 8 on the Billboard 200, becoming platinum. For you slow motherfuckers out there, reaching platinum status means you sold 1 million copies. See, this was back then when the internet was not out there like that. So he was selling physical media, 1 million records. I wonder how many of these niggas can sell 1 million records right now and actually prove that they can do something on the mic as a true MC or a true rapper. This dude first album went platinum. A lot of these niggas right now can't do that when it comes to them actually having an album that's worth a damn. Yep. The album received high praise for bringing a humorous and lighthearted perspective to often violent and profane themes of typical gangster rap. So he had a funny and a flamboyant and lighthearted perspective on his first album, It Takes a Thief. He just didn't come out there, just being overly gangster with it with his music. He might have had some gangster type shit in his music, but he had a different style and different personality about himself when it came to his music. In his second album in 1995, Gangsters Paradise featured R&B singer LV for the film Dangerous Minds. It became one of the most successful rap songs of all time, topping the Billboard Hot 100 for 3 weeks. It was the number one single in 1995. So this dude in 1994 and 1995 had two back-to-back hits, one reaching number 3 on the Hot 100, and his first number one hit single, Gangster Paradise, reaching number 1 on the Hot 100 Billboard charts for 3 weeks. So you can't say this dude was a one-hit wonder. He had hits out there, and he had classic albums. So I don't want to hear niggas out here talking about he wasn't this, he wasn't that. He had his way in hip hop, and he's played his position like a true player supposed to. Everybody ain't gonna be up there with the Jay-Z's or the Nas's or the Kendrick Lamar's. Everybody has influences when it comes to their music and hip hop. Everybody ain't gonna be up there with like the Eminems or like other top rappers in the hip hop game coming from the lower tier or the higher tier, because all of us fell in love in hip hop in our own way when it comes to different formats and different styles of hip hop music. So I'm just telling it how it is, man, coming from my perspective. Giving this brother his condolences and his flowers to his friends and families and loved ones. So yep, he had a number one single in 1995 in the United States for all genres and was a global hit, topping not only in the United States but in the United Kingdom, Ireland, France, Germany, Italy, Sweden, Australia, the Netherlands, Norway, Switzerland, Australia, and New Zealand charts. So this dude, one hit single, Gangsters Paradise, was a worldwide international hit. It hit 10 plus countries in the same year. Gangsters Paradise was the second best-selling single of 1995, and in the UK, the song also created a controversy when Coolio claimed that comedy musician Will Yankovic had not asked for permission to make his parody of Gangsters Paradise titled Amish Paradise, and at the 1996 Grammy Awards, the song won Coolio a Grammy. So he had a Grammy in 1996 at the Grammy Awards when the Grammys used to mean something. Now that shit just basuda. He won a Grammy for the best rap solo performance. It says that originally Gangsters Paradise was not meant to be included on the Coolio studio album, but its success led to Coolio not only putting it on his next album, but also making it the title track. The title track interplots the chorus and music of the song Pastime Paradise by Stevie Wonder, which was recorded nearly 20 years earlier on Stevie Wonder's album Songs in the Key of Life. The album Gangsters Paradise was released in 1995 and was certified 2 times platinum by the r.i.p and sold more than 2 million copies globally. So this dude came out guns blazing on his first album, It Takes a Thief, selling 1 million copies, going platinum. Then his second album, Gangsters Paradise, came out selling 2 million copies. So this dude got 2 platinum and multi-platinum albums. One of his albums went platinum. Then his second album went multi-platinum by selling 2 million copies for you slow bastards out there that can't, read and comprehend the words that are coming out of my mouth. The album also contains 2 other major hits in 1, 2, 3, 4, Something New, and Too Hot with JT Taylor of Kool and the Gang doing the chorus. So he was definitely, giving his props to, Kool and the Gang, one of these hip hop, legends out here, was giving his props to the old school. What's up, Alex? Heron Jr. I'm just up here reporting some sad news coming out of Los Angeles. The rapper Coolio has died today at the age of 59. So I'm just, giving my condolences and, giving my flowers to the brother and his friends and family, Just going off the history off Wikipedia on this brother's, rap career and success, So I'm just, giving this dude his props, I just woke up a couple of minutes and just decided to come on here and just to do a video about this before I go to work, you know. Despite no longer being an official member of the group, Coolio appears on the second Dub C and the Mad Circle album, Curb Something. On the song In a Twist in 1996, Coolio had another top 40 hit with the song It's All the Way Live Now from the soundtrack to the movie Eddie. He also featured on the song Hit 'em High from the soundtrack of the 1996 film Space Jam, a classic movie soundtrack, Space Jam. My favorite song off there is I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly, you know, even though he's out here, you know, being trapped in the closet. But, you know, that's one of my favorite songs off the Space Jam soundtrack. And I didn't know he did the track off the Space Jam soundtrack, Hit 'em High. It's real cool for me to hear. And that soundtrack included Be Real, Method Man, LL Cool J, and the tether known as Busta Rhymes, aka Mr. No Neck. But we ain't gonna talk about him. We're gonna give Coolio his condolences. In 2014, the band Falling in the Reverse did a cover of Gangsters Paradise for Punk Goes 90s Volume 2, with Coolio making a cameo appearance in the music video. In 1996, Coolio appeared on the Red Hot Organization's compilation CD, America is Dying Slowly, alongside the late great Biz Markie, rest in peace, Wu-Tang Clan, and the tether known as Fat Joe, aka Sloppy Joe, along with many other hip-hop artists. The CD was meant to raise awareness of the AIDS epidemic among African-American men. That same year, he recorded the music video, Here It Goes, for the opening sequence of the Nickelodeon television classic show Kenan and Kel, which ran for 4 seasons. So he did the theme song for Kenan and Kel. So this brother got around with his, you know, creativity and his hip hop skills without only doing songs for movie soundtracks, Gangsters Paradise being gone. I'm trying to think of the movie soundtrack that was on. I have to go back and see, because he got inspiration for the Pastime Paradise from Stevie Wonder, a hip-hop legend, you know, with him using samples from Stevie Wonder, of him being a musical legend. Okay, the song was on the Dangerous Minds soundtrack. I had to go back and look at that. Coolio's third album, My Soul, came out in 1997. Along it contains another major hit, See You When You Get There, and the album went platinum. It failed to reach the success of his two previous albums. Coolio's was dropped from Tommy Boy Records, and since 2001, Coolio.com, he created a website in 2001 called Coolio.com. 2003, no, that was his fourth album, I think, Coolio.com, in 2001. So he went on the solo independent tip around the early 2000s. In 2001, Coolio.com in 2001. Sorry about that. 2003, El Cool Magnifico. And in 2006, The Return of the Gangster. In 2008, Still Here. 2009, From the Bottom to the Top. And 2017, Long Live the Thief. Had not charted on any Billboard chart. He did not have any. He had a minor hit in the UK in 2006, Gangsta Walk, featuring Snoop Dogg, which peaked at number 67 on the UK singles chart. So he went through his trials and tribulations throughout the 2000s, but he was still out here putting out music, which he did have a single chart, the UK charts, in 2006 with Gangsta Walk, with the hip-hop legend known as Snoop Dogg, you know. So he was still out here making music on the independent, you know, scale, and still out here, you know, banging people over the heads with his music. So you can't say he wasn't out here, you know, putting out good music. He has 3 platinum and multi-platinum albums. His first album went platinum. Second album went multi-platinum. His third album, his last album on Tommy Boy Records before they dropped him, My Soul, it went platinum. So you can't say he was out here just putting out music and people wasn't listening to it. While touring with other hip-hop duo, an underrated hip-hop legendary group from the wicked shit of the Detroit sound, the Insane Clown Posse, he was doing the Gathering of the Juggalos too. that was paying homage to him. Coolio received a tattoo as a homage to the group's fan base, reading Juggalo Cool. He stated that the misspelling was intentional. Coolio performed at the Gathering of the Juggalos. So, the Gathering of the Juggalos for all my Insane Clown Posse, fans out there, which me being one of them. I'm a Juggalo, on the low. So, I'm going to be out here banging my 6-foot axe on some Ouija Mac shit. He was out here performing at the Gathering of the Juggalos, just making sure everything was straight there. In his life, he was still out here putting in work on the hip hop tip. And I give my, condolences to his family, and I salute Insane Clown Posse for giving this brother a chance to perform. Because, when you ain't up there at the top no more, a lot of people just turn your back on you and stuff when you ain't out there selling millions and millions of records. But this brother never gave up on his hip hop career. He was still out here, putting in work on the lower scale or on the high scale. You still had people like Snoop Dogg out here, doing songs with him, and you still had him out here putting out albums and stuff. So he also had television appearances. In 2004, Coolio appeared on The Constant he appeared as a contestant on Comeback. Die Grobe Chance, translated in English as Comeback, The Big Chance, a German talent show featuring artists looking for a comeback. In 2009, Coolio appeared as a housemate on Celebrity Big Brother, and later he went to appear on Ultimate Big Brother in 2010, where he decided it was best to leave the house after numerous confrontations with Nadia Admir and others there. In January 2012, he was one of 8 celebrities participating in the Food Network reality television series Rachel vs. Guy Celebrity Cookout, where he represented the Music Saves Lives organization. He also was a guest appearance star on Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Coolio also featured on the March 5th, 2013 episode of ABC reality program White Swap, but his then girlfriend left him after the program was taped. On June 30th, 2013, he appeared alongside comedian Jeannie Eclair and a Riverdale actor Matthew Wolfenden on the UK game show Tipping Point Lucky Stars, where he came in second. He also on the same day, Coolio voiced a wax figure of himself on Gravity Falls. He also appears on Homie Work, a 1998 episode of The Nanny, in which he portrays a nerdy man, a gift rapper transformed by the Jewish nanny into a rapper for Maxwell's Schifferfield new rap musical. In 2016, Coolio performed on ABC's Greatest Hits. And in 2014, Coolio guest starred on an episode of the Adult Swim show Black Jesus titled Gangsters Paradise. He also had other appearances. In 2019, he appeared on Irish rap groups versus Tal's track Escape Wagon. He featured on their own 2021 album Ferg vs. Tally on the track Coolio Interlude. So this brother definitely got around not only in the hip hop tip, but also on the TV tip, guest starting on numerous video game shows, music shows. He got around doing different things. He was also a chef, having his own cooking show, so, he definitely got around. Coolio had 6 children. He married Josephia Salas in 1996. They divorced in 2000. So he has 6 children. And it's real sad for him to go out and he still has children out here. He won't be able to see his grandchildren grow, and he won't be able to see his loved ones anymore. So it's real sad to be reporting on. While at a friend's house on September 28, 2022, Coolio was discovered unresponsive on a bathroom floor. First responders pronounced him dead on their arrival. Police have opened an investigation into his death, though foul play was not suspected, and Coolio's manager stated he appeared to have suffered a cardiac arrest. So his manager saying that he suffered a cardiac arrest, and they're saying is no foul play at this time. So the police have opened an investigation on his death. So we'll see what's going to be the outcome of this situation. So I'm gonna go to his awards and accolades that this brother had over his career. He has one American Music Award win. He was nominated 2 times. He has one Grammy. He was nominated 6 times, but only won a Grammy 1 time. He has 3 MTV VMA awards, and he was nominated 6 times for the award. In total, he has 5 wins and 14 nominations. Gangster Paradise received several awards that year, including Best Rap Solo Performance at the Grammys, and Best Rap Video, and Best Video for a Film at the MTV Music Awards. Coolio himself received several awards, including Favorite Rap/Hip Hop Artist at the American Music Awards in '96. At the Grammys in 1997, he received 3 nominations: Best Rap Album for Gangsters Paradise, Best Solo Rap Performance for 1, 2, 3, 4 Something New, and Best R&B Vocal Performance by a duo or group for Stump. Overall, Coolio received 5 awards for 14 nominations. Yeah, man, he got his accolades. So, I don't want to be hearing motherfuckers out there saying that he wasn't nobody in the hip hop game. This dude has platinum and multi-platinum albums, singles that went, either gold or different album certifications in, different international companies. Cause y'all gotta realize that if a record don't hit in America, it can hit in international, waters too. And I'm gonna have to go on this brother Wikipedia page and see his album certifications and see what's the total, record sales over the couple of years and see if they updated it yet. But yeah, man, this is a sad loss in hip hop coming from, the West Coast, and definitely coming from a rapper such as Coolio's caliber, man, because we just lost P&B Rock, but there was a whole different situation with a lot of, controversy around it. So I ain't going to get on here and talk about that. I'm talking about the brother Coolio and him getting his, flowers. Go to Coolio's discography. He has 8 studio albums, 2 compilation albums, 28 music videos, and 22 singles. List of albums with selected chart positions and certifications. It Takes a Thief released July 19th, 1994 on the formats CD and CS. I don't even know what type of format that is. It reached number 8 in the US Billboard charts. It reached number 57 in the country, number 42 in New Zealand, and reached number 44 in Switzerland, and reached number 67 in the UK. It has a platinum status by the RIAA, and it has a gold certification status by the MC. Let me see what the MC is. It is the Canadian Recording Industry Association. So it went gold in 2 different countries. It went platinum in America, and it went gold in Canada. His second album, released in November 7th, 1995, Gangsters Paradise. It was also released on the format of CD. It reached number 9 in the US, number 12 in Australia, number 4 in Argentina, number 6 in Germany, number 24 in New Zealand. No, number 24 in New Zealand. No, number 24 in Norway. Sorry about that. I'm just going over my words. Number 9 in New Zealand, and number 5 in New Zealand. Number 5 in New Zealand. I keep mispronouncing my word. Number 5 in New Zealand. Number 24 in Norway, and number 9 in, I don't know what that country is, so I'm gonna just move past that. Number 16 in Switzerland. No, number 16 in Sweden. Number 2 in Switzerland, and number 18 in the United Kingdom. The album was 2 times platinum in the United States. It reached gold status in Australia, and it reached gold status in London, the UK. It reached gold status in, let me see what this status is. The I don't even know how to pronounce this, so I ain't gonna even pronounce it. It reached gold status in Germany, and it reached gold status in GLF. It reached 2 times platinum status in Switzerland, and it reached platinum status in MC. And his last certification reached gold status for Gangsters Paradise. It reached gold status in Dutch, the Dutch Association of Producers and Imports. The Dutch Trade Association of the Entertainment Industry represents most of the Dutch recording companies, video distributors, and game software distributors. So this dude had numerous album certifications, reaching gold and platinum status and multi-platinum status off his albums. So his last album on Tommy Boy Records, My Soul, which was released in August 26th, 1997, it reached gold status in the United States, and it reached gold status in another country. Went number 39 in the US, number 60 in Australia, number 19th in both countries of Argentina and Germany, number 9 in I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm gonna just move past that. Number 24 in Norway, number 5. No, it didn't. Number 39 and number 60 in the US. Number 19, he went number 19 in 2 different countries. Number 12 in, I think that's New Zealand. I keep getting this shit mixed up. Sorry about that, y'all. Number 27 in Norway. Number 20 in New Zealand. Number 30 in Switzerland. Number 16 in Switzerland. No, he went number 19 in Sweden and number 30 in, I keep getting this shit mixed up. I'm sorry about this, y'all. And his last album certification was number 28 in the UK. So yeah, man, this dude has album certifications with different albums reaching gold, platinum status in different countries. And his singles, Fantastic Voyage, was platinum. Mama, I'm in Love with a Gangster reached 3 times platinum status, not only in the US, but in Australia, BPI, 2 times platinum in BVMI, just reaching platinum and multi-platinum status in numerous countries. Too Hot reached gold status. 123 Something New, which won him an award in 1996 for the Grammys. In 97, it reached gold status in 3 countries. It's All the Way Live Now, featuring Lakeside Legends. It reached gold status too in the States and in a different country. That was for the Eddie soundtrack, which came out in 1996, featuring Whoopi Goldberg. Hit 'em High, the Monsters anthem, featuring Be Real, Method Man, LL Cool J, and the Tether Busta Rhymes. It didn't get no album certification, so I'm gonna just move past that. The Winner, it reached gold status in 2 different countries and a silver certification in the United Kingdom, I'm thinking of, and it reached gold status and platinum status and gold status and platinum status for different that was for a different song. It was called See You When You Get There, featuring the rap group known as 40 Thieves for the My Soul album in 97. But yeah, man, I just wanted to come on here and give my condolences to, the late great Coolio, and my condolences to his friends and family and loved one, artist Leon Ivy Jr. He was born August 1st, 1963, and his untimely passing was on September 28th, 2022. So I'm gonna have to get with my brother Reg and see if Tribero is gonna do a Coolio tribute for this brother. I'm gonna have to see what's up with them, around, lunchtime, and I'm gonna see if brother Reg is gonna do something about that. But just leave your comments in the comment section. Tell me your favorite Coolio album, favorite Coolio solo project, favorite Coolio music video, favorite memories of Coolio, and favorite, underrated songs of Coolio. That's all I have to say. If any more updates of, this brother passing away come up, I might do a video on it, or I might just see if Red's going to do a video on it on his channel. So just be on the lookout for that, because I gotta get some sleep while I can before I go to work. So thank y'all for looking at the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.